Kentucky. We are in the kitchen with Miss Allison Davis, and we are
whipping up something.
We are whipping up something good. It smells great too. What do we got? What are you having me do here?
So all week we're talking about some healthy, unique, creative ways that we can send our kids to school with nutrient-packed lunches,
nice.
And we can feel like we can pat ourselves on the back as moms, right? Yes. It's all about us, really.
Yeah,
it's not
really
about them. So we are making today basically like a play on a burrito bowl.
Okay.
You know, and I think kids love Chipotle, first of all. And burrito bowls are easy to make, again, and we're always looking for ways that we can make these things ahead of time, the day before, pull them out of the fridge, send them on their way, and they're good to go, right?
Yeah.
So I pre-cooked some rice, some basmati rice, just white rice.
Okay.
And, you know, had that nice and soft. I'm just going to season that with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then add in some cilantro. So you've got some cilantro rice ready to go.
Okay.
And you can add just a little bit of olive oil to kind of loosen that up a little bit after you've cooked it, because sometimes it gets a little sticky.
Okay.
Just a little bit of olive oil.
That's a little trick then, huh?
Yeah, a little olive oil in there and it's good to go. So salt, pepper. Now, I wanted to talk about a few things. I've got some chicken that we're going to add into this burrito bowl, but if you wanted to go vegetarian, I have a new protein that I am just madly in love with.
Really?
And that is hemp hearts.
I've never
hemp
heard of
hearts
this.
are shelled hemp seeds, and I have been studying these, and I just recently did a cook-off with them, and one, of course.
Nice.
But this is a perfect protein.
Okay.
So
what do you mean by a perfect protein?
So hemp hearts have all the amino acids in them.
Okay.
They also are a great source of omega-3 fatty acids as well. But when you look at the macros of these, like a quarter cup of hemp hearts has 11 to 14 grams of protein, as well as fat. So it's got a good source of protein and fat, and it's low carb.
Okay.
And it has all the amino acids in it as well.
Very nice.
And it's gluten-free.
All right.
So I could go on and on,
Yeah,
but it's
that's
really
awesome.
a fantastic source of protein.
Okay.
So what we can do is we can add a little bit of this into the rice. And I've got a big thing of olive oil down there below you.
Is it crunchy? Is it?
It's not. It's soft. It actually will soak up a lot of the flavor. It doesn't, if anything, it's just going to add a slight bit of like nuttiness to the rice, okay?
So the kids really aren't going to notice.
Not at all. And so if you're trying to sneak some protein in, this is a great way, and especially mixed in there with that rice. I mean, you can't even see it at this point.
And what is it called again?
Hemp hearts.
Okay.
Which is just shelled hemp seeds, and you can find them at a lot of different places now. I believe Trader Joe's. I know that Whole Foods would have them as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, an excellent, excellent source of protein.
Good tip.
So I'll move on from that. We're going to take the rice and put in our bowl, and then we're just going to start to build it from there.
Okay.
So I've got a little rice in the hemp hearts with cilantro, salt, and pepper. So we can take a little black beans. Right?
And these are just right out of the can?
Yeah,
or have you
just
cooked
right
them,
out of the can, drained, rinsed.
Ready to go.
Some avocado. We sauteed off some peppers and onions, so I'll take a little bit of that.
There you go. Yummy. This looks fantastic.
Right? You can make one for you and one for your kid, right?
I want some.
And then we've got maybe, say, some tomatoes. If your kid likes tomatoes, you could do that. You could go with hard-boiled egg. In this case, I did a little chicken. Now, my preference would be the rotisserie chicken out of the oven or out of the, you know, grocery store, one of those rotisserie chickens that you could kind of pull apart.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have that option, you could go with canned chicken, which is what we have here. And I just took a little bit of Cajun seasoning and some turmeric, which gives it kind of that nice color.
Nice.
And also adds some additional nutrient value with that fresh raw turmeric. So there's your burrito bowl, ready to go. And then, you know, we talked about that dairy-free ranch.
Yes.
You could add some of that, or I've got a little chipotle mayonnaise that they could mix and they could add it together. And you talk about like a super nutrient-dense packed lunch. Done and done. Right?
Awesome. I love it.
So I had one other that I was thinking about, and I'll just kind of go through it, but those living lettuce leaves, we've got a little bit of that working. I did some garbanzo beans, and I thought you could take the garbanzo beans with some olives, maybe some tomatoes, and some cranberries, right?
Yes.
So we got a little bit of the fruit, the protein from the beans, good fats from the olives.
Oh, and cranberries.
Yeah, and cranberries. And then we could season this up with, say, some mint, some parsley, maybe some turmeric, and some lemon juice, and just have this in a bowl, and then they can make themselves their own little lettuce cups.
Little lettuce wrap type cups.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute is that? That is awesome and healthy and the whole bit.
You
right,
got
Pollard?
it.
Well, for this recipe and many other recipes, go to our website at wtvq.com/Midday Kentucky. Make sure you go to the recipes tab, or you can head over to Allison's website at wildtimecooking.com. We will be right back right after this short break.